Hey guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of Spacebase DF-9. As always, I'm ViciousV. Last time we continued cleaning up the base and made some improvements, got some of the airflow under control. This time we're going to continue that trend, trying to get out from behind the 8-ball of all these ships docking onto the base. So, without further ado, let's get back to the action! Alright, so our oxygen levels are just peachy keen now. Oh, another thing that that I've heard, actually this I've heard firsthand from someone that I play various games with that also plays this game, is lights. Lights to light up certain, especially certain rooms like the refinery. A derelict has appeared. Fantastic. At least it's off in the middle of nowhere. I don't have miners. That's nice. I don't want that to open up. Darn it. Where am I? There we are. Look at this thing. Look at this monstrosity. Three of the same ship. Just completely blew my base up to an almost unmanageable level. And I'm struggling because I didn't have the, I guess because I didn't have the monitors in place. And even now, I don't have as many monitors in place as I should. I'm aware of this. Like, I need to have just a ridiculous number of monitors to boost morale. But, it's kind of hard to fit that into my base design now, going back. We'll fix that in the future. I will most certainly fix that in the future, especially if I have to start another base. That will be incorporated more into my design from the beginning. But, yeah, getting rid of all of this while at the same time trying to manage morale makes this go very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. And how much do you want to put odds that while we're... In fact, you know what? Actually, let's just backspace out and then CV. Nope. Backspace, CV. Get rid of the doors first. And hopefully no one will get locked in. I have had builders go inside a room, remove the door, and then be stuck in there. Then I'm going to have to add a door to get them back out, and then try to remove it without getting them stuck in there. Because I don't need another builder going in, removing the door, and then removing the walls around him and getting sucked out into space. That's kind of a pain. But, we are slowly getting stuff under control. And now I will add... In fact, I will add names progressively to certain people as... all my security are 3-star security. Okay. As we go along, as I meet more people that I want to add into the game. Not everyone that I name is from the hub crew. Like I said, Hemhem is not from the hub crew. Hemhem is someone I play with on a server. And I'm thinking about adding another person, or another couple people right now. We will make Alex... Yeah, we'll rename Alex. Alex is going to become Static Ecstasy. Another person that I play with on my Minecraft server. I'm going to start adding some of my Minecraft server people in too. And these guys, actually, if you want, a lot of these guys stream on Twitch. So you can go check them out on Twitch. If you to see if you like them, if they're sort of up your alley. Now, see him, yeah. I would make him is more of a builder than a technician. She's a great builder on the server. But she's already 5 stars in technician, so it's really hard to switch her off of that. Let's see, who's this? Sort of a froggy person. Yeah, alright, well, that's my only technician that's not already named. And, I'm gonna do DJ Eldritch. DJ Eldritch is another one of my server buddies, and also streams, so check him out. He does occasionally stream Spacebase. I'm getting him to do that more frequently, little by little. It's fun because let's unforce these open. Let's put them back to normal. It's fun because when he streams Spacebase, I usually jump on his stream, and I just scream random things at him to get him to do, and see how he reacts. Sometimes I tell him, you know, I just start telling him, do this, do that, build this, build that, and the thing is, like, everybody that's in the chat in a stream does that. The difference is that because DJ's my buddy, he'll actually read, and he's used to looking at my name in the chat. He's used to seeing my name in the chat and going, huh, I should read what Vicious is saying. He'll read what I'm telling him to do, and sometimes, you know, it'll either confuse the crud out of him, or he'll just do it, and it can lead to some hilarious things. I try never to give him bad advice, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to take the advice I give him and do it in the intended way. So it sometimes causes stuff to blow up hilariously. But yes, please, the streamers that I'm putting on here, go check them out. A lot of them stream Minecraft, and a good number of them also stream other things besides Minecraft. And they're very good streamers. Very, very good streamers. You really, really should at least give them a cursory view the next time they're streaming. Or at least check out their profiles. Alright, so this room, CV, there's not a builder locked inside, and the door is gone, so we can remove this without fear of sucking a builder out into space. And yes, I am kind of bitter about that, just a little bit. It's you know, just a little bit. It's not. I'm not happy that my dumbass builder got himself sucked out into space. But it's not rage-inducing like the other day when 3 of my crew trolled me by saying, "Lol, we're being sucked out into space." Oh, no, we're not. Never mind. Actually, I'm glad that it was a troll and that 3 crew members weren't actually being sucked out into space, because that would have really pissed me off royally. To lose my crew like that. Not okay. Not okay. At all. Man, I'm gonna have so many episodes out of this, because I'm just sitting here chilling, playing, talking to you guys. I may chop some sections out. I don't know. But I'm getting a lot of playtime in on this right now. And that's gonna translate into a lot of episodes. So if I go maybe for a while to get through these episodes faster, I will release them more than once a week. If I manage to get 1 solid day a week, whoops, I just zoomed out. If I manage to get 1 good solid day a week where I can record a lot like this, then maybe I can even, you know, regularly start having series that air episodes more than once a week. Now, I mean, everything's not going to become a daily. I am not going to turn everything into a daily. First of all, my dailies are always going to be 10 minutes long. Simply because that 10-minute length, it's easier for people to watch. You know, and it makes it more digestible, especially as a daily series. I wouldn't want to be watching a 30-minute series regularly daily. That's a little much. You know, once a week I can or once or twice a week I can take a 30-minute series that I like and watch it, sit down and have the time to watch it and whatnot. But as far as dailies are concerned, 10-minute bites are best for me, and I think that's true for a lot of people. Especially because I watch a lot of different YouTubers, and you know, the 20-30 minute video length, which is really the ideal video length, 20-30 minutes, depending on what you're doing. Another incoming ship. Hopefully it's not another docking ship. 20-30 minutes length is the ideal length for, depending on what you're doing. That's great and all, you know. The majority of videos that I watch are 20-30 minutes in length, but I can only watch so many of them in a day. And with the number of YouTubers that I have subscribed to now, that actually comes to a point where there's a lot whose videos I'm not watching, simply because who I used to watch regularly, simply because I don't have the time to anymore. Between now having my own channel, when I used to not have my own channel, now having my own channel and working a regular day job like I do, which most of the time takes up a good chunk of my week, I don't have the time to sit here and watch everybody's videos all day long. So, you know, I can't watch as many as I used to. That kind of bums me, because there's a lot of really good YouTubers that put out a lot of really good videos. You know what? Here's the thing. You guys are going to add another ship to my base. Maybe not, but at least the last one of these, possibly the last two of these, have actually added a ship to my base, I think. Maybe it was the one that are like, hey, we're not pirates. I don't know. I don't know if I... No, well, I'll take the new crew. Please be a space cab and not a new docking ship. Oh, it's a space cab. Thank you so much. Oh, that's another thing. In the future, the devs have announced that pirates will try to take over... Oh, there's another technician. Alright. Sweet. Try to take over your base through space cabs. So you can't even necessarily trust, like, if you accept them and a space cab shows up, you can't go, oh, phew, that's crew, I'm safe. Because sometimes it'll be pirates coming through the space cab. So, you know, I just hope that they add more defense features. I would like to have more ways to defend my base than just my security crew. Or locking a door. Turrets, automated defenses, traps. You know, I remember one of my favorite base building and management games ever was Evil Genius,
which made you... It was a Bond-style game. But instead of being Agent Bond, you were the super genius evil villain that was trying to take over the world. And you built your base, and you could put traps and stuff in it to stop secret agents that were trying to infiltrate your base. The only problem I had with it was that there were 2 maps, and in the course of a game, you played on both of those maps, and they never changed, and they were somewhat restrictive. So there was very little variety in the way you laid out your base. From one to the next, and that disappointed me, because I saw a lot of potential there that was not being utilized. We are going to make this a life support zone. We're not going to bother naming it because it's going to get deleted, but what we're going to do is we're going to basically transfer these guys to here so I can remove this room. But yeah, Evil Genius, I think... I want to say Evil Genius might even have been my first base management genre game. It might have been the game that got me into this sort of... into this genre in the first place. And I wish I could remember off the top of my head who developed Evil Genius. I'll tell you what, I will look it up later, and I will add it in editing, and I'll put it in text and editing who did it, who it was by, because that was a fantastic game that I think people should check out. Another one that was also a space one was Startopia, and people have asked on the forums how this game compares to Startopia, and some people have said that they feel that this game is trying to be like Startopia. It's not. I'm sorry guys, I disagree with you greatly. This game is not trying to be Startopia. It's not trying to be anything like Startopia. There are some similarities, mostly in that it's in space. It's a space station sim. And you don't directly control your people. To be honest, that's about it. I mean, you have to put in some power, device to power your base. Come on, guys. That's generic to pretty much any base building game ever of any form, any format. I mean, you're building a base. You need power to supply power to your base so that your machines can run. That's just common sense. That's not Spacebase, mirroring Startopia. Don't sit here... Incoming ship has been spotted. Ugh. Don't sit here and try to say, they're doing this thing that every base building game in existence ever has done. And that means that they're mirroring this one specific version of a base management game. I think if you were to meet me in person and say that to my face, I might smack you across the face for having said that.